Hello everyone, thank you for watching our videos. Now we have this international truck 4700. As you can see, we have a big problem. We have a start cranking but no start issue. Somebody saying the oil pump, the oil is too low, the oil pressure is too low, that is why doesn't turn on, just cranking but no starting. But to know if the oil pump is okay or not, the oil pump for this one will cost you on the dealer, as around $700. So before doing, you have to do a big job to replace that one. You have to remove all, the fan, the cover, the hoses, the coolant reservoir, everything here. Also the lower motor mounts, the flat mounts, the harmonic balancer and the middle one, and then the timing belt core. It's a lot of work. So you have to make sure if there is a problem with the oil pump. But what you can do, the first thing you have to do is right here we have the oil pump temperature sensor. To this sensor get the temperature from the oil has to be above the sensor. The oil level has to be above the sensor. If the oil is under the sensor, you have a problem with the oil pump. But if your oil here is above, over the temperature sensor, you're good with the oil pump. It's something else happen here. So you have to remove the unplug from this one. Remove this one. It's a 1 inch socket to take it out, this sensor out. When the sensor is out, you have to see oil coming out through this hole. That means the level is okay, and also at the same time, the oil pump probably is good also. You have to look for something else. But the thing right here, now we have these two sensors on this area. It's not sensor, relays in this area. We have this sensor right here, and the other one right there. This one control the fuel injectors, but this one control the starter. But now I cannot do a starter because I don't know something wrong with the ignition switch. But I do it, jumping the wires to do a start and cranking, but no starting. So when I come here, this is the relay. The relay, this plug right here is power. In this corner, from the batteries we have power, and we also have power right here also from the battery. Even if the ignition switch is off, you have power on these two sides. Right here is the power supply. It's a purple wire over there to the ignition module. So and this one has to be ground. So when you put the ignition on, you have to have right here ground. Okay, so you have a direct power right here. This is the supply for the ignition module or the fuel injector module, whatever it is. And right here, when you put the switch on, you have to have ground. This one is different for the starter. I have power right here, as you can see. This one is the supply for the solenoid and the starter. This one have also power, but when the ignition is on. When the ignition on, you have power right here. As you can see. No, sorry, this plug for the starter, this plug for the injector. So sorry, this one, the bottom. Right here, this one is power from the battery. This is the supply for the starter. This one is ground, straight ground, and this one is a signal, a starter signal with positive. All right, so when you put the ignition switch on, you have power right here. No, so you have ground here, power direct right there, and when you push the starter button, you will have right here a power. Okay, so ground and power to the connection from the supply, from the battery supply to the starter solenoid. So you see they look different. When I connect this plug right here, I hear a click noise, click, click. It's supposed to have a power, but when I connect my starter relay on this one, is the same relay, the click is louder, and the power coming out through the purple wire is bright. So I try to connect my starter plug and this ignition or injector starter solenoid, and doesn't connect the starter. So that means disconnect, but just a little bit. They don't have enough power to crank the engine. So if they don't have enough power to crank the engine, that also doesn't have enough power to feed the injection system. So yeah, it look good, but it's not good. All right. So it's a little bit confused, but you have to make sure if this one and the other one are working. Remember, they work different when because the power and ground supply are different, but the solenoid, the relay is the same. All right. You have to make sure that is working fine and not have problem more with this issue. I keep updated. I will let you know what's going on. Thank you for watching.